Hello everybody, it's Shadowslayerx, and we have some more cards for you. Okay, so I think I left off doing all these people. So today we're going to talk about the two legendaries that were released at the same time. I have, now since I do these like every few days, I have been able to see what other people have thought of them. But I still have my own thoughts about Anubarak that are kind of different than most people, I think. But I don't know. People say yeah they like it, and some people say yeah they hate it. So Anubarak is a 9-mana 8/4 legendary with a death rattle. Return this minion to your hand and summon a 4/4 Nerubian. So it's just like the Nerubian egg. Kill it, death rattle, you get a 4/4. Obviously, this has crazy synergy with the card you'll never play, Baron Rivendare, because you get two of these in your hand and two Nerubians on the field. I think this card is actually pretty cool, but the problem is, where do you fit it into rogue decks? Because as far as I know, besides Emperor Thorson, rogues don't have any way to lower the mana cost of this guy. And the 4 health doesn't help it. Because, I mean, like, you can hit it with so many weapons, so many spells, like, even with just, like, +1 spell damage can kill it, you know what I mean? But, I still think it's really great, because, like, if they can't deal with it, especially this will be great for Arena, because if they can't deal with it, then, like, this guy's kind of constantly come out until he's silenced, polymorphed, or anything like that. I like him. So bottom line, yay, Anubarak. I don't know where he'll fit in. Moving on to the more popular card, Aviana. Now, if I remember correctly, Aviana, we got to actually like meet Aviana and resurrect her, I think, in the Cataclysm not Twilight Highlands. Hyjal, in Hyjal. There was a quest line where I think like you had to like help resurrect Aviana. So she's like one of those like spirit goddesses. So obviously that does fit well with druids, because isn't Cenarius? He's also like a demigod, or he is a god or something like that. Anyway, we have a godlike ability we haven't seen before. Your minions cost 1. Yeah, the closest thing we've seen to this is one of the hero powers from Blackrock Mountain. I think was like all your cards cost 1 or something. So this is gonna be nuts. Everyone's been saying it. How many cards? Like, you have Wild Growth, you have Grove Tender. Like, you can pump the mana cost up, quicker, and then double innervate into Aviana. You could probably have this out in turn 5 if like with the right cards, right? Or alternatively, you play this when you have 10 mana, and maybe you drop Aviana Kel'Thuzad. So rather they have to deal with the whole board at once, or they have to get rid of Kel'Thuzad first and then Aviana in the same turn, which is always possible. Don't get me wrong. With spells out there, with a new spell, you're gonna be seeing. Yeah. All right, let's move up. Okay. 2 cards revealed 2 days ago. What's today? Saturday. So on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So we have a 6-mana 5/5 Grand Crusader. Battlecry. Add a random paladin card to your hand. Sounds okay. I mean, why is a neutral giving everyone paladin cards? I don't know. Is that fair? I guess. I don't know. Because it could be a minion or a spell, right? So I guess it's okay. Great in Arena, I suppose, especially if you're not a paladin. Or even if you are, it doesn't matter, I guess. But yeah, my thoughts are, okay. Not bad. Not terrible, but not great either. Over here we have Priest, 2-mana Epic, Confuse. Swap the attack and health of all minions. Now, we've definitely seen this on the ability in Nax. I think it was Thaddeus? Like, yeah. This was his hero power. He would do this all the time. So his hero power put into a spell given to priests. Also is the same as Crazed Alchemist. Right? Right. Do I think it's good? I definitely think we're going to see some like one-turn kill combo things with it. Because there's that new card where it's like 4 mana, 1/8 with the Inspire Heal Your Hero. Yeah. You just need to 2 Divine Spirit and Confuse. So that's for 6 mana. You could get a 1-turn kill for 6 mana. Right? Turn 4, drop the dude. People bypass him. Divine Spirit, inner, or not. Yeah, you could use inner fire. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I think it's weird, but good. I'm glad this card exists. There are some 1-turn kill things that will probably start coming out of here, but you have to have the perfect setup. Alright, moving up. We'll cue that for later. Okay. These 6 cards are interesting. We're starting to see some really good cards coming up, I think. So let's start with the 3 mana 2/4 Warhorse Trainer. Common Paladin card. Your Silverhand recruits have +1 attack. Awesome. Awesome. I don't know where it slots in that Paladin deck, but it's great, I think. Especially with that new neutral, which spawns Silverhand recruits, plus with the new legendary who can change your hero power to summon 2 Silverhand recruits. I think there's a really interesting deck going on there. Revolving around the hero power, there's that new 2-drop that you can play your hero power twice. Like, that's awesome too. So I think Warhorse Trainer is a great card. Great normal stats for 3 mana for a class, and yeah, nothing bad to say about it. Flash Heal, common priest spell, restore 5 health. So priests can finally heal. That's the big joke. This can be compared to, I think, Holy Light is the 2 mana heal 6 for paladins. And then the 3 mana heal 8 for druids. I think that's how it is. It's going to be good. Obviously, it can fit into an Akanai Soul Priest mixed with Prophet Velen deck. This will deal 10 damage. It's kind of scary when you think about it that way, because you could do flash heal for 20 damage to the opponent's face, and if that doesn't kill him, you can double Mind Blast for another 20, right? And that only costs how much mana on 1 turn? Like, say you drop, it's 4 mana for the Akanai, an extra 2 mana for the 20 damage. This is with Velen on the field, obviously. And then, yeah, you could drop that whole combo for 40 damage. That's pretty crazy. So, yeah, good card. Moving on to the 1 mana spell, Living Roots. Choose 1, deal 2 damage, or summon 2 1/1 saplings. I think this is really good. If we compare the 1 ability to Moonfire, 0 mana, deal 1 damage. Or you can compare it to the 2 mana Wrath, which deals 3 damage. So this is perfectly in line, I believe, with the other 2 spells. This could get crazy in the Malygos. I mean, if someone wants to try the Malygos thing, like double Moonfire, double Living Roots, like, I don't suggest it, but it'd be definitely interesting. But yeah, so the 2 1/1 saplings, that's really great on... It's like playing a 1 mana 2/2, sort of. Ooh, excuse me. I think it's good, though. Moving on to a card that, when I first looked at it, I already saw its application. And the Fist of Jaraxxus. It doesn't look like Jaraxxus. I'm not sure if that's Archimonde. Can't tell. When you play or discard this, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Clearly, Doomguard, Succubus, all those cards that discard from your hand, Deathwing. This is meant for those kind of decks. So you don't care if like this is one of two cards, or if you have a Doom card in hand and you draw and you're like, perfect, Fist of Draxus, I'm dropping this, I've got 5 charge, I'm going to do 4 damage to a random enemy. It shouldn't matter, I don't think. Like, maybe you'll want it to go face because you can end that turn like that. Or if you do it right, there is nothing on the field and you will hit face with it. So I think it's great. I don't know if it's 2 of. I don't even know if it's a 1 of. I'm not so much of a deck builder. I want to be, but I'd have to be doing this for a living probably for that. But yeah, so I think it's good. Now this one's interesting. Charged Hammer. 4 mana, 2/4, Death Rattle, your hero power becomes deal 2 damage. I like it, but the problem is, even when played correctly, so you play this on turn 4, you swing with it on turn 4, you need to get to turn 7 before you get this hero power ability. That also means that you're not going to be using any other weapons in this deck because you want this ability, right? Or the best way I think you would play it is you coin it out on turn 3 and then destroy it with another weapon, right? So you could maybe on turn 4 you could play the Stormforged Axe, break it, and then use the hero power that turn to deal the 2 damage. I think that's how I would do it. Or maybe there will be a card coming up that can destroy your own weapon. I don't know. But I like that it exists. For a longer game, that's definitely going to be good. And then finally, I don't know if I've shown off my Dragon Warrior deck. Something I've been trying to do. Alex Straz's Champion. Battlecry. If you're holding a dragon, gain +1 attack and charge. So if played correctly, this will always be a 2 mana, 3/3 charge. That's great. I mean, it does suck against 3/2s. It does suck against 2/4s. Like, it sucks against 3/4s. But it's great against those two. Like, the turn 1 plays, pretty much any turn 2 play. If it can survive and hit again, you've already gotten a crazy bonus. I really like it. I really hope that Warriors cards start improving because all we've seen really is the taunt stuff. Like, hopefully the audio is in sync with where my video is. We have Bolster here. Give your taunt minions 2/2, which can be good. I do like Bash. Bash is the deal 3 damage, get 3 armor. Whatever, so yeah, let's skip to this part here. Champion a card. Can I? Oh, okay, whatever. This is obviously the Dread Steed, and it turns out with this down here, it's rather going to be a beast or a demon. Now, Blizz is probably really, really aware that every beast they add to the game will pop out of a web spinner, rather nerfing web spinner or making web spinner better. So we've already gotten that. So the web spinner can already produce that new like savage combatant or whatever. I probably won't find it. That new druid beast. So they have to be a bit careful if this turns out to be a beast. I'm pretty sure it's a demon, but if it turns out to be a beast, oh well. And also, when they make new demons, they have to, rather that's a nerf or buff to Bane of Doom, right? I don't know when Goblins vs. Gnomes came out if right away all the demons had been added to Bane of Doom. So what I'm saying, like, I don't know if right away when you would use Bane of Doom, you were only getting like the vanilla demons. Until at some patch they were like, hey, we've added all the demons to Bane of Doom, so Bane of Doom is working as intended or whatever. So, I don't know. This guy, it is a Paladin champion. I don't know, looks generic, I suppose. Background's kind of cool, I don't know where it is. It has to be Northrend, so. Anyway. Yeah, so tell me what cards you liked. Tell me what combos you saw. What did I miss? Give me your Dragon Warrior deck lists. I've been Shadowslayerx. Like, comment, subscribe, donate, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Peace.